Our tour around Jakarta was an absolutely wonderful experience, made truly special by our exceptional tour guide. From start to finish, everything was well organized, smooth, and enjoyable. Our guide Anouk was knowledgeable, professional, and incredibly friendly. They shared fascinating stories about Jakarta's history, culture, and daily life, making every stop meaningful and easy to understand. We never felt rushed, and they were always patient, attentive, and thoughtful, ensuring we were comfortable at all times. What stood out the most was how the guide went above and beyond, adjusting the tour to our interests, answering every question with enthusiasm, and making us feel genuinely welcome. It felt less like a tour and more like exploring the city with a trusted friend. Thanks to Anouk, our guide, we were able to truly appreciate Jakarta's landmarks, vibrant streets, and rich culture. This was not just a city tour, it was a memorable experience. I highly recommend this Jakarta tour, especially because of the outstanding guide. If you want to truly enjoy and understand Jakarta, this is the tour to take. A huge thank you to Ms. Enoch and Mr. Rizky, but also to the other travelers for the nice, friendly experience we shared in Jakarta. Seeing the National Monument. On Monday it is closed. Jakarta Cathedral, the Istiqlal Mosque. Please remember to cover yourself and, if you are a woman, to take a scarf/foulard to cover your hair. The Dharma Bhakti Temple, the market in Glodok, Chinatown, and the Vihara Dharma Bhakti, the puppet artistan, with the shorter version of the traditional performance, Fatahila Square and the Old Town, the Old Duct Bridge and Kelapa Harbor, a commercial one. If you do not have much time, this is a good solution to get at least a general idea of Jakarta. Ms. Enoch has a wide knowledge, she is very fluent in English and able to answer and involve anybody, while creating a community feeling with the whole team. Thank you again for this memorable experience. This was an absolutely fantastic trip. Our guide, Nabila, and driver, Echo, were wonderful. The sight of the Tangkuban Parahu volcano was breathtaking, and the visit to the Kopi Luwak coffee tasting and tea plantation, followed by the hot springs, was totally worth it. The food was a burst of flavors, not to mention the delicious honey pineapple tasting. We even encountered heavy rain during lunch and at the hot springs, which only added to the fun. A big thank you to Nabila for being so helpful and graceful. Overall, the experience was a perfect 10/10, truly one to cherish. So glad I booked. Fantastic day and experience. I did not have any plans to do an official tour while in Jakarta, but so glad I decided to book last minute. The tour included 3 other solo tourists like me in a comfortable van, which included pick-up and drop-off at our hotels, which was a big plus in Jakarta. The day went so fast and I experienced and saw more sights than I would have experienced myself without the logistics stress, while having the opportunity to meet other solo travelers with a fantastic tour guide Nabila. I would highly recommend. Today I got a tour of Jakarta from Nabila. She was very knowledgeable about all the sites and knew how to talk about them in a fascinating way. In addition, she was very friendly and showed me the old part of the city, away from the area where most tourists go. For me, it was a wonderful start to my trip. Inak has a warm personality, is very knowledgeable, and flexible. She gave us the time that we needed to take in the sights, answered all the questions, and shared her personal experiences with her guests. She was funny and engaging. We were very happy having her as our guide and highly recommend her.